to another episode of Gaming Mayhem. Today I'm going to talk about a painting commission that I had done from RollinAllOnes, US-based painter, individual guy. He kind of does everything himself. This is a positive experience. So a little bit of history here. With my other problem, there were several commissioners, stateside and in Europe, that offered to touch up some Chaos Dwarves, do a model here and there to show what a commission experience should be like. At the point I got around to talking to most of these guys, I'd already taken the offer from Frontline to redo the entire army, so I didn't really have any Chaos Dwarves to do that. So I said, well, it's such a nice offer, and honestly, I feel bad for all the good painting guys out there that end up taking the heat for what one company does bad. So I wanted to find a way to contribute back to these guys who were so thoughtful and helped me in this process. So I went ahead and offered up my orc army. Now, why this is good for me also is orcs don't have to be uniform, and especially with my army concept, as you'll see in my orc video, it's fine to have different guys painting different parts because it works towards my overall theme, having the variance with the common thread between the army. So I felt it was a very good opportunity to have them painted by different studios to look at what you can get. And also what you as a consumer should expect from a painting commission service. None of these guys asked me to make videos. I'm doing this of my own accord, and I want to promote guys that do a good job, and I also want everyone to see out there that there is a bad company, but most certainly not all companies are like that. These are guys that have reached out to me, so that shows a lot about their character, and as well as I've done the work with them through the normal process. So with RollinAllOnes, he says he does everything himself. He only does one level. A typical figure is going to run around $15, and it's what I would consider most level 4s. If you want to word it like that, not going to be showcase quality, but definitely not tabletop. So let's check out what I had him do. First up, we had my little weird boy here. You can see him there. He's got a lot of detail. This is based on Wazag. Now, you'll notice I didn't do a lot in the way of changing him. That's mainly because you can look at the base there. These are the cool little gore base. He's got his little grot holding him down. The reason I didn't change him is because I love this figure. So that's why I had to use him in my orc army. I could not resist the figure at all. I think he's one of the coolest orc figures ever made. So that's one of my weird boys. You can see it's fantastic colors. One thing I'll see if you can get really good in here, you can see inside his cape is the Soviet sickle and a star. That plays in with my army theme you'll see in the other video. Very good detailing. One thing I'll say about, if you've seen his blog on DACA, his camera sucks. So actually these guys look a lot better in person than they do on his pictures. So, I mean, this is, for a standard figure, there's great details. You look at the squig there. He's got, his teeth are done, his eyes are painted. This guy just looks super. Totally matches up with what I asked for, the concept. He's really good at communicating. I don't think more than a couple days go by without some kind of update on what's going on. It's very easy to communicate what you want and shoot ideas back and forth. Other guy we got here is my Super Grot. This is the baddest grot in the world. Right here. You can see, there you go. He's got a little, he's got a red bandana. I told him basically go with Rambo, because this grot thinks he's Rambo. You can see he's killed an orc there. I'll teach him to use that grot prod on him. And, in the game, I'll use him as counts as war boss for a grot army, is essentially what he is. But he's great. He's got the leather jacket here. and it just looks fantastic. Got a little red star there. And you can see where it just looks great. And my orcs are supposed to be primarily death skulls. Again, watch the orc video to understand why. So we still got the little bit of blue and white on the shoulder pads. Again, fantastic detailing. This is where I got regular basing, mainly because I don't use the scenic bases if I've already got a dead orc for a base. It seems kind of pointless. But again, there's very good detailing on this. So, I mean, if you're going to do a horde army, you know, you got Skaven or something, yeah, $15 a fig might be a little brutal, and I might not recommend it. But for your elites, I would check him out. You know, since it's one guy, your time is going to be, obviously, depending on the size you give him, it's going to take him longer than say, a company. But I would definitely ping him and see if you like his style. Check out his page. It'd be in the under the video. And look kind of what he does, and it's very cool. I thought these came out absolutely how I wanted, and they look fantastic. And there's no primer showing, which is pretty cool. So I hope you guys like these type of videos, and I really hope this increases your confidence in using commission painting services. I will be doing more of these with different companies, so you can kind of, because it's also, when dealing with an artist, one important thing is they need to feel your idea. So while you may have a choice of 5 painting guys, and all of them are phenomenal, one of those may have more of the idea, and you may just jive a bit better with them. And I think that's very important to have when working with a painter. This is a very personal thing, and they need to be able to convey your ideas that you want. You know, if you want something painted exactly like another picture, it's a little less so. But in a lot of instances, you want something kind of custom and something that's going to be more you. So it's really important to talk with the different painters and see who's going to fit what you're wanting the most. Talk about your ideas and see how they feel about them. If a painter if he's not particularly excited about your project, not necessarily from a financial standpoint, or maybe just the theme. Some people don't like orcs. They think they're dumb. Well, that might not be the best guy to paint that army. Whereas he might love painting Ultramarines and do a fantastic job. There are a lot of guys who only like painting fantasy and 40K, vice versa. So it's very important to talk with the person who's going to be bringing your concept to life. So I hope you like this video, and we'll see you here next time at Gaming Mayhem.